We off in this place, catching vibes, sit back and we blaze in the sky like I'm out of space.
What's going on, Cigar World? What's going on, Cigar World? What's going on, Cigar Enthusiast? This is Jack, the Cigar Enthusiast, and
you got Johnny, the cigar banker. Excuse the raspiness.
and we are the Virtual Smoke Jack Live. What's going on, everybody? Johnny, what's up, baby?
Hey, dog, you hear the raspiness, so you already know what's up, man. It was a long weekend, dog. I probably partied too hard, dog.
A long weekend?
It was a long. I probably partied way too hard.
An understatement, right? An understatement, right? Hey, man, it's nice. It's nice to see y'all back here on the Virtual Smoke That Live, man. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn that notification bell, and give us a huge thumbs up. If you're watching from Facebook, don't be the only one to have this amazing content at your hands, and we're at your fingertip or in front of your face, wherever you want, however you watching this right now. Man, go ahead and press that share button, turn that notification bell, give us a follow, give us a like, man. Tell us what's up, man. Go ahead and dive into those comments too. Comments do go on the screen, so let's get it. I don't know what is going on today, but my share is not working today again. Like I'm having the same thing every single week, man.
Hey, listen, man. I'm gonna tell you, man. I think so. Last week, Jack, we had good weather. We was in the 80s, dog. Both. Well, you was probably in the 90s. You know, well, he was in the high 80s. We had good weather.
Yeah,
I think we jinxed ourselves,
bro.
Dog, because
it's tripping out here, right? It's tripping out here today, man.
I'm like, what? It's about like yesterday. We went to it was Saturday. We did the St. Patrick's Day Little Festival. Yo, when I tell you, you know how old folks say like the hawk is down or something like that. When I tell you that wind was slapping, I couldn't even smoke a cigar,
bro,
because the wind was so bad. Like I had to hide under the table to light my dang on cigar, man.
Bro, and it's like you know, I just came back from Chicago, so I mean, this jog was going crazy even out there. I'm like, yo, man, it was 11 degrees yesterday, and then come back here, step off the plane, and it's windy. And I'm like, come on, man.
So did it snow when you were there, or was that snow from like a previous day?
No, it snowed the day I got there.
God, no, sir.
Yeah, like it was not fun at all. Like,
oh man.
And then my sister is like, nah, I need you to drive and do like I'm like, bro, I ain't, man. Look,
When the last time you drove in the snow?
Man, what? And that's what I was about to say, bro. It's been some years, bro. I'm like, nah, I can't sit here and drive in no snow. Like,
hey, listen. If I drive, we going up to yonder. You gonna meet somebody.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, somebody we gonna meet, goddamn, because boy. And then so I officially said, man, it's no way in hell. You know, if you expected me to come to the house, I'm not coming to the house no more between the months of October and I ain't coming home for the months of October
to March.
To April. April.
We're gonna make sure ain't no snow there, okay?
6 months. We got to go ahead and bounce, man. Because this job was not. It was for the birds. When I tell you that, I was like,
Yo, listen. Wind. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
The wind was so strong down here. Like we got the big old, like the Arthur Avenel Bridge that they do the Cooper River Bridge run on, and it was a semi truck driving over the bridge. The wind was so strong that it knocked the shipping container off of the back of the truck into the damn river. Yes. In Charleston, bro. This don't happen. Yes.
Man.
Yes, they had to shut down bridges and everything, man.
That's the part that don't make sense. Like, you know, it get to that point where it's you know, I heard my staff was telling me, they was like, Jack, you know, it's a tornado advisory out today. I'm like, shoot, that means y'all need to people should be in the cigar lounge smoking then.
Hey, listen, they need to find a lounge to smoke in, or remember in high school, a desk to hide under. Like, what a desk gonna do, man?
Right, the desk gonna blow straight over. You over here, You over here trying to hide behind that mud. This is like it's
Let's
like when
find the hallway.
like an active shooter, right? People say if you're an active shooter, barricade yourself in the room. Okay, cool. All right. Well, so what happens when they start shooting up the room?
Listen, God give us legs for a reason.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, man, you better run. They talking about so fight, flight, or run. Baby, you better run.
Listen, and you better not be fat, because if you're fat, I might just trip you up, dog. Somebody got to be the sacrifice.
Hey, well, you know about this, man. You was in the army, so you know you natural bullet sponges, man. We got to use you army folks for the bullet sponges, man.
Whoa.
Hey, look, you know how it is, man. Look, they when they want to win something, they send in the Marines. When they want to play, keep it going, they send y'all.
They send the army, dog.
Man, so Johnny, man, what we talking about today, man? Hey, for full disclaimer, Johnny got the realm today. Today, man. Last week was kind of my thing, man. We had an amazing show last week too.
Yo, it was a dope show. It was just like cigar shop conversation.
Yeah,
and that's almost so we gonna chop it up about PCA coming up this weekend. And then someone said something in the shop today, right, Jack? So I was in the shop, and we got this new brother that moved down here. And because it's the virtual smoke deck, so let's keep it like a lounge. You know what I'm saying? So it's a new guy that moved into town from New York. And his name is Gene, man. A cool brother, cool Haitian brother, man. Solid cat. And he said something, Jack, and I almost started crying in the shop, man. He was like, when he moved down here, the first thing he wanted to do was find a cigar shop, right? He was like, I want to find a cigar shop. And he was frequently trying to find out where he want to live because he didn't know the city. He was like, I don't know where to live. What's the good part? What's the bad part? What's the moderate income? Like I don't want to move in places too damn high. And so he said he came to the cigar shop. He was like, man, coming to the cigar shop was the best thing that I could do. He said something. He was like, you guys have become my support system. Dog, I'm gonna start crying, boy. Boy, that thing hit me in the heart, boy. Because that means a lot.
Yeah, it do.
He was like, man, y'all helped me find a decent place to live. You guys showed me where to go, where to get food from, this and the third. He was like, you guys have become my support system. I was like, whoa.
Bro, that's amazing.
But that's what it's about.
That's what it's about.
Wow.
Right there is what it's about. The cigar lounge is meant for you to be able to, just kind of network with people and get to know people. And like, that's kind of what like took me over the hills for cigars is the fact that, man, I had people that was, I used to tell people, man, we had a crew of about like 7, 8 people, boy. One say they at the cigar lounge, we all coming.
Exactly.
It was a no-brainer. Like, we're about to go out there and just have a good time, talk shit, play dominoes, play spades, and just go ahead and just have the best time that we could possibly have. Yeah. While fellowshipping with, just brothers of the league.
Yes.
Sisters of the league.
Yes, man. And I was go ahead.
No, go ahead. You got it.
No. Because like he, we were just talking like even down to like the simple stuff, dog. He was like, man, you guys just, cause this guy's fresh on the water. New York and Goose Creek, South Carolina is day and night.
Day and night.
Day and night, man. So he was like, man, I didn't know squat lick or nothing when coming down there, man. He was like, he mentioned Father Bob. Father Bob helped him out, man. He was like, Father Bob, man, become like a mentor to me now. I'm like, yeah, he'll do that, man. He appreciate you all day, man.
He'll do that.
Appreciate you all day, man. But yeah, that's what it's about, man.
Man, and at the end of the day, bro, it's if you don't have that type of relationship in the lounge, man,
you need to go.
You need to go, man. I went to one yesterday, man.
Don't say the name. Tell me about it. I saw the picture.
Man, look, I went to one yesterday, man, and for all my bougie smokers out there that can relate, I am not a cigar club. I think we went over this last
week. And we actually brought this up in the shop today. So go ahead, because I'm gonna follow up on you.
Man, I'm not a cigar club type of guy, right? Yeah. I want the house pack, man. Had a house pack, that's cool. Have a good vibe. But the minute it started turning into a club, man, I'm not really fond of it, man. And it's like, for me, I don't know. Some say, man, Jack think he's special or whatnot. No, it's just when I say I want to go to a lounge, I want to go to a lounge. If I want to go to a club, I'm gonna go to the club. So the owner, So I'm about to walk out. Mind you, you know, I was in a suit. You know, that's just
Alan, what's up with your boy? Go ahead. Sorry.
That's kind of no, you good. That's kind of what we do. You know what I mean? And man, I was the most overdressed person in there.
Yeah.
And so when I was leaving, he was like, "You leaving?" I was like, "Yeah, you know, I'm about to get out of here." He was like, "Did it get too crowded for you?" I was like, "No, not at all." I was like, "Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it did. Okay.
It did. Like, but it wasn't like it was just crowded. It was just like people was all over the place. Like some was very hospitable, but you could tell some was like
a little stuck up.
Yeah, like I mean, yeah, it wasn't my vibe, and so I
got a question for you, Jack.
Talk to me.
So, because when I saw your picture, I was going to ask you when you go, because I'm pretty sure you don't, but I'm asking you anyway. When you go in something like New Lounges, do you introduce yourself as a shop owner, as a lounge owner, or just as a patron?
Nah, man, I just walk in and patronize.
Yeah.
I
just a question. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a good question.
Yeah.
You know, and then sometimes the topic could come up because it's like, come on, bro, you charging. So here's another thing. So they had a 2-stick minimum there, so you had to buy 2 sticks in order to sit down, right? Yeah, I know. So which threw me off because it was like I planned to come in here and support the lounge anyway, right? Mm-hmm. And then I seen the fucking prices. I was like, yo, you gotta be tripping. Like,
slapping.
Bro, he had I bought a Miami Hera Esteli.
Yeah.
From Drew Estate.
Mm-hmm.
I sell it for $10.50 for $16.37. $16.37. Yes, sir.
Oh.
You heard me right. $16.37. And I know for all my people that got tobacco taxes out there, Johnny is in a state where it's tobacco tax.
Yes.
And not like that.
I think we charge maybe 13, something like that. You know, something like that. And we a little high. But
$16.50. I mean $16.37. But you remember what we talked about last week? Yeah. How you know those spots they hit you over the head for cigars. It's like
dog.
So they had a LFD, you know, the football edition ones that they come out with.
I know it.
Yeah, they come out every it comes out every year, but they only go to the state where the Super Bowl is held. So like this year's only was in LA. The last 2 years was in Jacksonville. I mean, it was in Florida. So I was like, man, he had a whole box of them mugs. So I was like, man, I'm gonna go ahead and grab a couple of these too. I ain't seen them in a while. Johnny.
If you say anything over $20,
Johnny.
If you say it, dog.
Johnny, how much do you think that cigar was?
I don't want it better not be over $20.
Johnny, it was definitely over $20.
No, bro.
Johnny, that cigar retails for $20, man. Guess how much he charged, bro?
How much?
So it was kind of loud in there, right? And when she told me the price, I was like, huh? Wait. You said it was what?
No, dog. Please don't.
$50, bro.
All right, that's the end of the show. Thank y'all for coming on.
$50.
Hey, dog, what'd you do? Put it right back there. Hey, you know what?
Bro, I said, no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. No, I came to support, but I ain't come to be treated like a
come to get robbed. You ain't come to get robbed because that's robbing.
And that's exactly what was happening. They was definitely out there robbing. Bro, I said, ain't no way in hell. It's no way in hell I'm doing that. No way in hell.
First of all, you know I'm buying for $50. They probably don't have it in the humidor. Number one, but you know we smoking Padron 50s, and you know we taking it where it need to go, man. That's outrageous. I don't understand it, man. And we talked about that last week, man. You run people away with that shit. That's crazy. So did they have liquor?
No, it was BYOB, which I didn't know that.
So
either.
Why are you charging? No comment, dog. No comment, because I could see if you had liquor. No, I could not to justify those prices, right? But I could see if cigars came secondary. That's not your main focus. Whatever, you probably buying a third party. Cool, you can raise it up a little bit. But if it's BYOB, my guy,
right,
and you just slapping folks on the head, man, get out of here,
bro. I said, you said what? And now that's what the same part was. Now I own my own cigar lounge, and I know damn well that's highway robbery. But I'm gonna go ahead and go support.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go, bro. I had intentions to support the establishment until I seen them damn prices, and I said, I'm gonna support with my 2 sticks.
So check this. They were high as hell.
Yep.
It was a club scene.
Yep.
And it was BYOB.
Yep.
That don't add up, bro. Nothing about how you a club scene with no comment, with no bar.
No bar at
and
all.
You charging these astronomical prices for cigars.
Bro, it was I was baffled. Okay, you understand me? I'm sorry, I've been lacking on the comments, man. My thing wasn't posting. Hey, and Andrea, what's
Adriana.
that? Adriana. Oh yeah, I know how to read. I know how to read. First of all, when you come on the virtual smoke day, you say hi to both of us, okay?
Hey, listen.
So, hey to you too, okay?
Hey to you too.
Hey to you too.
Hey, listen, you gotta do the stink church mother wave. You gotta do the stink church mother wave.
Okay. So you only see one person here, huh? Okay.
No mint for you.
What's up, Alan? Hey, how was the Byron? Haven't been. Yeah,
it was a good cigar, man.
Go ahead, Johnny.
Cause small world, right? So I was working at King's Leaf, right? And Alan comes walking in, and he was like, "Yeah, you know my boy." I was like, "Your boy? Who's your boy?" He was like, "You know my boy, Darian." I'm like, "Dang, it's a small world," because you guys were in the Navy together.
Yeah.
And then he walked inside of the shop, and me and him shared a couple cigars together, man. So,
hey, true story. We laugh about it now, but I used to hate that guy when I was in there.
Really?
I fucking couldn't stand. So a little bit about him, right? So he was very knowledgeable. So as an engineer in the Navy, you like it don't matter what your rank is. It's all about what you know, right?
Yeah.
So as a first class, I was doing like a E4 job, and because I had never been, that was my first time in the pit.
Yeah.
So. Hey, see, this is how you do it. This is how you do it. How you doing, my brother? Okay.
That's because he heard that.
Jack and Johnny. You know? Jack and Johnny. Look at that. So he came in, and he was very sarcastic. Knew his shit. Nobody could tell him nothing. Boy, I used to want to punch him in the freaking face. All right, and so if I hadn't already went to mass for slapping somebody, I probably would have told him, "Hey, just come out to the pit, dog. Let's just do it." But now, what's crazy now, man? Like we got super cool. Like right before he got out, man.
Yeah,
He
told me he kind of helped with his palate too, man, and smoking, man, too, man.
Yeah, man.
Just shipping out online, man.
Yep. So he was definitely one of my first customers, and good guy, man. We actually, when we came to Charleston for your thing, we don't get publicity. All right, we ain't giving out no free advertisements. You gotta pay. Hey, what's up, Steve? Now that's one of the dudes I was telling you about in Memphis, man. When we used to be in Memphis, dog. I used to beat that little sucker boy behind on them dominoes too.
You about to start a war, man.
Hey, about to start a war. But yeah, that's how me and Alan, man, and we grew, and then he came to Charleston. I came to Charleston out there for you, and we had lunch and all that, man. So just crazy how things go, man.
Yo, the world is so small, man. So small. But damn, what was we saying? We got sidetracked there. Fuck.
Hey, look at the comment. Hey, Johnny, where's Curious George, huh? Hey, that's what Johnny.
Why Will gotta hate on the? You know what I'm saying? I would get Will a hat, but his head too damn big. I'm gonna stop because Will gonna dig in my ass, dog, and I ain't gonna have no comebacks.
They'll make molds for him. They don't make molds for them. They be like, "Hey, sir, we got to get a custom mold for you, baby." Hey, no, I'm just playing. What's up, Will? We got Will from Druid Station in the building. What's up, my guy?
Oh,
hey,
man.
Hey, man. So we did get sidetracked, right? Obviously, the last 22 minutes has been, but we actually came on with an actual segment of the show, man. But Johnny, go ahead and take it over.
Yes. So, damn, what was it? That was a good conversation. So, damn, what was we talking about, Jack? Let's go come back. Whatever.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, the lounges. We're talking about the lounges and the prices and outrageous prices and stuff like that, man. Yeah, but that's something I can't understand, dog. You know, how are you're a lounge. First of all, you're a club. Well, I don't know. You're a cigar, like you sell cigars, you don't have liquor, and you sell cigars, you don't have liquor, and you want to be like a lounge.
Yeah.
Like how's usually you have either I got liquor and you can bring your own sticks, or I got liquor and I got this cabinet humidor and you can just pick whatever you can. And then you could justify those prices at that. No, you can't. You can't justify those prices, but you can justify a little higher price at that point.
But he had already known, like when I got up and left, he was like, "Man, did it get too crowded?" No, it didn't get too crowded. It was just like, yeah, it got a little too crowded, you know. It was just time to go somewhere, man. Hey, man, Johnny, man, we actually had a great topic that we wanted to bring to you guys, man. Yes. I know everybody's been seeing like some of the big wins. I know we posted it on our Instagram. We're not gonna dive too deep into this, but man, bravo Zulu, man. We gotta all as cigar smokers give a huge round of applause to Cigar Rights for America, to PCA. To all the CEOs of these manufacturing companies, these blenders and stuff like that.
Cigar Company.
Man, you guys really killed it, man. If you don't know, we had a 520-page report come out from the National Science of Health and all kinds of acronyms. It's like 30 acronyms. So they came out, and some of the major components to that report was that premium cigars need their own premium cigar need their own definition.
Yes.
And they also need their own category, which is huge because it really breaks down like kind of the foundational points. And a lot of this stuff we're not going to get into because we do have PCA coming on next week. So we're not going to dive too deep in that because we're going to be talking about that next week. But that was huge, a big win. It proved exactly what I said. I've been saying it for a long time. Cigars, like a lot of people say cigars are worse than cigarettes. No, they're not.
No, they're not.
No, they're not. And actually, there's a legitimate study out there that says that cigarettes is still worse than cigars.
They are.
And because we don't inhale, because because we smoke them in moderation. We're not smoking them 10 times a day. Some do, but not all do. So the fact of the matter is that we got all of this great publicity we're talking about 13 tobacco chemists that came up with this report. It was nobody from us, but they did piss me off on that report. They did piss me off on that report, right? So some of I wouldn't say piss me off. Piss me off. I didn't understand why this part was highlighted, right? So one of the highlights was that cigars are mainly white male smoking. They're mainly in the a high income bracket.
Yeah.
And they only do it occasionally throughout the week, right?
And that is
so I looked at that as like your pool of people that you investigated or talked to during this 500-page proposal was very small.
The upper echelon and
right.
You know,
and
like that.
I'm not even focused on the actual white part.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I'm focused on the fact that it's white males.
Yeah,
right.
Yep.
Because
which is completely almost counterintuitive to the largest growing demographic in the industry right now,
which is women,
African American women.
at that. Right? So it was completely mind-boggling because it was like, yo, we did not you didn't out of that whole report, you didn't find one woman. Oh, it's okay because women don't smoke?
Yes. Wow.
Like that I know I may be interpreting that wrong, but that was my interpretation of that. Like,
yeah,
it's not only white males or males smoking cigars. Like, this is not the 60s anymore. You're gonna see a lot of African American, a lot of Filipino, a lot of Hispanic, a lot of Asian. You're gonna see a lot of women, like from all demographics, but just to highlight the African American women has been really killing it. It was crazy though. It's been talk saying that eventually it's going to be an even ratio to how many women actually smoke cigars and versus versus dudes.
Yo, I think that's 100% true too, Jack, man. I mean, even in the past couple of years that I've been smoking since what? 2015, 2014.
Since you was in high school.
Yes, unfortunately. That's when I was 18. And first cigar on my 18th birthday. So but you know, even since I've been smoking, I've seen just, you know, in the local shops, the changing cultures and demographics and genders that are walking inside of the shop, grabbing cigars, you know, and it's not even just recreation anymore. You know, it's passion, it's lifestyle, you know, it's hobby, you know, and wow, yeah, that's a big downer in that article, man. That's completely opposite to what we both have seen, you know, in the lounges.
Completely opposite from what you actually see in the lounges, but it just shows that the fact that the FDA requested that this be done, and then it was done, and just to get that overwhelming response. I know some of those people was just like, oh, what the fuck? Like, they said good things about this. How dare you? Like, no. So one thing I liked about it was one of the Newmans on his interview, he was actually in the rolling room. Yeah. And he showed him making a cigar. Like while they're interviewing him, he's hand rolling a cigar, showing them all the natural ingredients, all the natural products that they use to make a cigar. And it's like, yo, people really have this misconception that we are out here smoking grass mixed with weed
and a whole bunch of chemicals.
Like we out here smoking some
like we in the kitchen.
Right. Like we over here cooking something different. Like, I'm so confused. Like,
oh man.
Like what are we actually smoking? Because the way y'all put it, man, we some heights. You know what I mean? Like, but I think it was a great win. We're not gonna dive too much more into it, but it kind of goes into our other part where, you know, you had all that stuff going on between Carlito and going on with Brian. And it's crazy that this is keep coming up. We're like freaking ESPN now.
And it's like going and going. And I'm like
going and going and going. So, Johnny, you want to take this or you want me to take it?
I'll bounce off of you. Go ahead. You good.
What's up, Ron?
Ron, what's good with you, brother, man?
So, all right. So,
do you want to back it up to Carlito or do you want to start with Half Wheel?
Well, a lot of this kind of stemmed, right, because they didn't know how this report was going to come out.
Yes.
Right? The report even proved that kids are not targeted.
Absolutely.
The average person that smokes cigars is 25 or older. What was some other details? And then we obviously we got the other details out. And that premium cigars are not a health risk to people that actually smoke it because they're not inhaling.
Yes.
I said,
preach.
I hear no taxes. I hear no taxes throughout this whole, like, if they do, they're gonna have to mitigate these and reduce them a little bit, and then Dapper D's just gonna pop up everywhere then, because at that point, hey, what's stopping us?
Yes.
What's stopping us? But the fact of the matter is, we get that premium cigar one.
Yeah,
It's gonna be really big. But I said all of that to say, you know, obviously the attack on Brian from Provider Club, and then Brian shot back at Carlito, and now then Charlie from Half Wheel shot back with a distinctive article.
Yes.
Right?
Very.
That article was freaking nuts. All right. Let me tell you, Charlie from Half Wheel.
Let me go ahead and pull it up. Go ahead.
Charlie from Half Wheel went so in on that report that I can understand why Brian got on live and got mad.
Yeah, all right, go ahead. Because I got go ahead.
They questioned it because they tried to associate it with hookah and vape, and because of the category it was in, OTP category. That's why they try to question it. And anything that deals with smoke and all that stuff, like it's like Nazi zone. Like it's like everything that's deal with smoking anything is like, oh my God. Think about it, right? Think about how many people actually smoked weed before weed was legal. And how many thugs and criminals and all, I'm talking white, black, Puerto Rican, it didn't matter. Right? Everybody was thugs when they smoke. So the fact that now we're back into this. So Half Wheel shoots the article out. Now Brian comes back and shoots at Half Wheel.
And he shot.
And he's coming out with a news article or a news platform for cigars called Cigar Public, I think so. So he had logos. He actually moved really quick on this. Like, he's hiring a editing. It depends. It depends on that question. It depends on what state you're in. Federally, yes, but some states no. So he comes out with Cigar Public to really kind of battle back with Half Wheel. Yeah. And I'm like, yo.
So like, and Jack, I'm gonna tell you, I'm a person. I read the comments, right? So I went on Half Wheel. I read the article, and then I read the comments down at the bottom. I read all the comments. I went on the different people that shared it or whatever. I read what they had to say. I read the comments. I read the captions they posted or whatever. And I said this from the jump when Brian did the whole ordeal response, whatever, with Carlito, man. Do I feel where Brian is coming from? Absolutely. Because I do feel like he's being attacked because he's not to say some of his marketing, yes, it can be a little bit questionable. But to say that he's marketing to, children who perhaps cannot smoke, I think that's a little bit far-fetched.
Yeah.
I think it's because no, and we said this last week or the week before, no 18, 15, 16-year-old is going to come and say, I want to smoke a cigar.
Right.
A Black and Mild, maybe. A Swisher Sweet and break it down, maybe. But a cigar. And
that was distinctive too. They did highlight the difference between long tobacco and like short tobacco and all those.
Yes. Things. So I was reading the art and I put it up right here, man, just to highlight some key points.
Yeah. Which article?
So I actually put up the Half Wheel.
Okay.
Right? Okay. So, and I was
reading it. I'm listening. No, I'm listening.
So, it was titled, "Please Stop Marketing Cigars to Children," right? Which is, let me scroll down, man, because there was I'm gonna go scroll all the way down. Because it was bulleted. So we can start with the let me find that exact bullet I was looking for here. It wasn't 3. It was scroll down.
Take your time, Johnny.
Let's see here.
Take your time, man. Welcome to the smoke deck. Smoke deck.
So it was number 7 that was kind of questionable for me.
Okay, here, let's pull it up. You keep going.
Go ahead. And the caption, the title for point number 7 in the article by Charlie was, "Retailers should stop buying products from these companies."
Okay.
That's tough, dog.
That is.
And for someone, I'll dig into some bullets, man. Because for someone from a business standpoint, man, I think it's out of whack to say, you know, stop buying products from these companies, to say retailers to stop. But here we go. You know, here was this, and it says, you know, capitalism should have consequences. I don't want to see anyone's business suffer. But if you are a retailer, and if companies continue to sell products you think are problematic from a regulatory aspect, you should use your power and stop buying from these companies until they engage in better corporate responsibility. That's a statement, dog.
Tell me what you think.
Jack, you're a retailer, man.
Uh-huh.
You're carrying these products, you know, you're selling these products. And even from Brian's point of view, from a manufacturer, you know, this is his livelihood. You know, this article is taking money out of his pockets.
Absolutely.
You know, even if it's just, and like I said, it's just an article. There's nothing to back it up. They have no proof at all to say, you know, these cigars that Brian are producing are marketing to children, you know, and I understand the point, you know, even in response, like the corporate responsibility of things, you know, we all, you know, share that responsibility to not put eyes on us, which eyes are already going to be on us from the FDA, but to not put eyes on us like that. So yeah. Scroll down to 0.7, if you will, because that's a mouthful, man. That's a mouthful.
This is what Johnny was talking about. And I think you're absolutely right. And then he comes back and then he does this, right? And I think this is where it was wrong. And then
absolutely.
Then he gets to here where he starts highlighting the actual company, right?
Companies, dog.
The actual company. And then trolling has consequences. The PCA struggles with a lot of things, and there are many parts of his job I think it does not do well. And then, but here, like it's legitimately, like I said, I see why Brian took this the wrong way. The sold out Cookie Monster cigar probably generated zero in revenues for Privada Club this week. Two Guys Smoke Shop / United Cigars sells a lot more cigars and packaging that isn't designed to look like candy bars than cigars that are. And like big companies, My Father Perdomo, bigger companies, Cigar International, Arturo Fuente, smaller companies like Roman Craft and Oscar Valladares, quite frankly, companies like Half Wheel.
Yes.
Like it was crazy. And then he had this. Yeah. I can see what, like, I would think that's candy or something, like some. Yes. I don't even know why it's ice cream right there, but I can see that. I can see why he chose this. But I think this was a direct response on a large platform. Yes. To get into something that he didn't need to get into.
And then Brian made a great point when he went live, because I think he took the live down, because I tried to rewatch it at the start this week. I think he took it down. His original live that he did on Instagram when his article was first published. And he was like, who are these big sponsors to these platforms? Who's paying Half Wheel to write these articles? Okay? Who? You got your Fuentes that are, you know, you got these big companies that are paying to have their sponsorship, their advertisement on these platforms. So of course there's going to be some bias, you know, involved in these articles when they're written, you know, and that's understandable. But I think the article would have been more, it would have had a much, not even softer approach, but a better approach and better received if the specifics weren't listed.
Yeah. I think, you know, the fact, you could tell as he got into his bullet points, he was like, okay, I'm going to be broad. I'm a hint.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to say it.
Yeah.
And that's exactly like I could tell his thought process. By the way, Ron, you cannot buy beer at 18.
Nope.
You can join the military at 18. You can get a driver license at 16. How is the 18 shielded from cigars, but none of the others? So they are tobacco products period has switched federally to 21 or older. So the same as beer. So that way we're not just spewing any misleading information, but actually putting out the facts. So, but in larger grand scheme though, like you said, it's to the point where it's like, it became personal, right?
It did.
And I think the article was rewritten, and then I think it was more examples that was like, no, we need to go deeper. We need to call it out. And now we have what is now called Cigar Public. Let's see if we can pull it up. Cigar Public.
I went to Brian's Instagram. I got it. Which is it makes me laugh too. I'm gonna take this hat off here. But it makes me laugh, Jack, too, because I see, like I said, I'm a person that reads the comments.
Oh, look at this. Hold on.
Dog, go ahead.
Hold on. Wait a
minute.
Dog. Let me put some pimping in it.
Hey, go ahead, man.
That boy didn't waste no time.
God.
That boy did not waste no time. So hold on. Is this something that he started a long time ago and kind of just bringing it back? Because that's the logo. I don't know. Somebody tell me.
That's it. Because I'm on his Instagram right now. I'm on Bravado Cigar Club's Instagram right now, man.
Yeah. Oh wow, guys, this is getting messy now.
It really is.
This is getting messy now.
It's like the cafeteria in high school, man. It's like JRTC fighting the band. Like it's like the band versus JRTC in a war right now, and I'm like, I get it. And then, like we said, we talked about it with Brian and Carlito, man. I do feel like it's like internet bullying. I do feel not internet, just it's bullying. You know what I'm saying? It's really just it's too specific. But then you go over to did you see the original video that Brian posted?
In regards to
Half Wheel?
Yeah.
Yo. He had the red sports like Letterman jacket or whatever, and I think it was like Chicago or something like that.
Yeah.
That
jacket was cold too.
That jacket was cold-blooded.
That jacket was cold, boy.
Jacket was cold-blooded.
That jacket was cold, boy.
That jacket was cold-blooded. But I'm like, even his response, man, it's just like a tit for tat now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And if we're going to have go ahead.
No, you keep going, man.
No, I was like, if we're going to have any forward momentum, in this battle against the FDA, we got to be all on the same page. And maybe that's too hard.
All right.
Because money talks and bullshit walk, you know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you this.
Talk to me, Jack.
Let me tell you this. Mark my words on 4555 on 3/13/22. They're gonna be singing a different tune before this time next year.
Yeah.
Before this time next year.
Yeah.
They gonna have that conversation because eventually it's gonna get to a point, especially with this win. Like you can clearly see, like nobody's targeting nobody. Nobody feels this, and I'm sure they scoured the internet for all kinds of photographs and I can only imagine they typed in, kid cigars marketed to kids or something like that, right? They just got to get over their hissy fit, man.
That's all it is.
That's it. But on to other news.
Yes.
On to other news.
Yes.
We can't let this take over the show again. All right? Man, what about Rick Rodriguez though, bro?
That's huge. Because I think because he posted the status later, someone leaked it I wouldn't say leak, but it got out there before him having the opportunity, and I forgot who it was to address it, and I forgot who did it. But then he had to come back and address it because I guess people are like, "Oh shit! Like what the fuck?"
I think
I forgot who it was.
It wasn't Cigar Aficionado. I think it probably was Half Wheel.
It might have been. It might have been because someone kind of like leaked it before he could address it.
Because he was like, "The cat is out the hat."
Yeah.
The cat is out the bag now. I can address it, and it's like, but you got to understand, man. He's been.
What's up? 20-something years now.
Yeah, like he's practically birthed CAO.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, and it can get tiring, man. That dude stay on the run, man.
Yes.
That dude stay on the road, and I can only imagine what it's doing to his family. You know what I mean? Like, I sit back and I realize, as I was sitting down and I watched the greats all celebrate their 25th, 26th year in business.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. Dapper D's will be for sale to the biggest bidder in 25 years, baby.
Because at what point do you say, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, time is up.
The time is up, man. It's like, yeah, we all want to do what Jose did and roll cigars until we die, but like that's not theoretical anymore. You know what I mean?
I think I heard a quote, man. It might have been by like Bishop T.D. Jakes or something like that. But he was talking about, like real, not even real success, but success and longevity ultimately lies within succession.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're not, like the ultimate, what's the word I want to use? Like to define your business or to really see, how long is this going to last is succession. Are you creating those plans to, all right, I'm gonna slide back for a little minute and I'm gonna let somebody else go to the forefront because you gotta, number one, you gotta know your time is up. You know what I'm saying? So hey, but yeah, that was wild, man.
I think that's crazy. Speaking of retiring, I get on Facebook to check some stuff out. Tom Brady's coming back to the Bucs, y'all.
Golly, foreign language to me.
Tom Brady is coming out of retirement, and he said he is gonna be the starting QB for the Tampa Bay Bucs next year. I knew it was a hoax. Like this whole time, it was just to stir up some beat.
Didn't he announce his retirement a couple months back? But
the quarterbacks like that don't go out. Oh no, I'm gonna retire this month. Like it's usually like this is my retirement year, right?
Yeah.
And Tom Brady has to do his retirement year. Like what kind of?
So that's for
they was looking at Deshaun Watson. You don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and he talking to y'all right now.
He was looking at Deshaun Watson.
Yeah,
and they was gonna sign Deshaun Watson. They was heavily interested in him, and I guess. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
All right, so that's foreign language. How old is Tom Brady, dog? He in his 40s, right?
Tom Brady's, I want to say he's like 45, 46 or something.
40.
Somebody tell me his age. I don't know his age.
It's in the 40s. It got to be. I know it is.
Oh, yeah.
God,
he's been in the league for 20 plus years. God. Yeah, dude is ancient, man. Ancient. But man, he need to go. He's 44. Hey, mind you, that boy Steve is a diehard Eagles fan, baby. Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory.
LaShawna said old.
Oh, facts.
Oh man.
Hey, when he really retires, they gonna come out. They're gonna come out and say, "Oh no, he's coming back. Don't worry. He's fake retiring."
Nah, can't happen.
Nah. Hey man, look, we're gonna do something off the Richter. I want y'all to get in the comment boxes right now and give us a random topic. A random topic. We do need a receiver. And I don't think our topic is football because I can't talk that with Johnny. I want a random cigar topic, right? actually just get in the whole inbox and just
flood it.
Just flood it. Random topics. We got 8 minutes, but we here to kick it. Crypto. Oh, okay.
Yo, DeMario is the man. Yo, I'm not even gonna shout him out, but y'all see him in the comments. That joker there, he know his sugar honey iced tea. That boy bad. About crypto. Yo, Jack, I see you had the talk to me about this it's this business thing you got going on at the lounge, man. It was you posted the flyer, like a networking event.
So
now,
we have
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, because I saw like it looked like some type, I don't know if it's a networking crypto event or go ahead, man.
No, it's a networking event. So
okay.
We're just networking with different C-level executives and CEOs and high politicians up in the city. Again, it's about creating that table, man. Like
yes.
The goal is to have the network within us, and when I say us, within networking group.
Yeah.
So that when we need something, we just go to that. Like, hey man, I met him at Dip Networking Group, man. Awesome guy, man. He's really great. So yeah, that is March 23rd from 6 to 8 at River and Post Rooftop in Jacksonville. So if y'all in the Jacksonville area, I want to be a part of that, man. Come out, man. We got some very special guests coming in this month, so it should be really good. So we got Lennox. All right. So LFD Lennox, man. This is that's an actual really good cigar for people that don't know man. That's a great cigar. For people that don't know what that cigar is, it's the LFD. It comes in a very Maduro. It comes in an Oscuro wrapper, and it has a moon-shaped crescent on that cigar. Definitely full body cigar. Definitely gonna have your pepper notes. Johnny, go ahead. Give us some more notes.
I was gonna say, man, talking about the Mario too, man. That's Mario smokes down with me, man. Over the past year, this joker was not smoking full body cigars a year ago. Mm-hmm. Jack, that as a cigar tender, that is like you get happy when you see that shit. When you see someone come in there and they may start with like a fat bottom Betty, and you see them go to maybe like a Perdomo 10th anniversary champagne, they're kicking it up a notch, and then they start going to a couple of My Fathers, like the My Father Connecticut, and then they start kicking it up a notch. And now this joke over here smoking Padrones, like they going out of style.
Hey, that boy, I gotta know what he's talking about on crypto and cigars. It's called Crypto Cigar.
Hey, yo, that boy is smoking Padron. He was like, damn, John. He's like, I don't know what I should smoke today. Let me grab an 80. I'm like, dude, it's only Tuesday, bro.
Man, that Lennox is amazing cigar,
it is.
Though, man. Hands down, I think LFD. If LFD can learn how to keep cigars in stock and allow us to actually sell cigars,
yes,
I think we'll be talking a lot more. I think LFD would have actually had some cigars on the top 25 because they didn't have none.
But nobody could smoke them.
Because nobody can smoke. So a lot of these. I'm gonna go ahead and hit DeMario and then get to some of these questions because we got some good questions in here.
Yes, we do.
But clearly they did not watch last week. But we're gonna get into it. All right. But we're not gonna spend as much time. Hey, I highly recommend for some of these questions, I highly recommend going to watch our last week's segment.
Because we talked about a lot of them. Yeah.
Oh, we got real in there. I was fed up. Johnny was fed up, man. We got some really good stuff going on in there, man. So the first one is women posting cigar with no clothes on.
All right,
we definitely hit on this.
Yes,
but go ahead, Johnny.
This might be too real. The only way I like that picture is if I'm in the bathroom, the lights off, and I got a box of tissues. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it on my news feed. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if it's after 10 o'clock, got the lights off in the bathroom. And a box of tissues.
You want her at the house.
Yeah. That's it. Okay. In a bottle of lotion, we good, man. We talking.
I got a better question though, Carmelo.
What's up?
How do you feel about women posting cigars with no clothes on?
Listen, and I can help you out too, man, because Carmela's a smoker.
Yeah.
I mean, she running 3-4 cigars a day.
Uh-huh.
And she know her. And not saying they don't know their stuff. But I mean, like we said, sex sells. So, and we talked about that last week, man. Sex sells, man. It sells. Steve got a good question.
Yeah, Steve, sex does sell, but when it comes to discussing the cigars, I think the only topic that we should really be talking about is cigars. But I'm telling you, a lot of these questions, I'm gonna refer to last week, because if you just take the time out and watch last week's segment,
Please.
Trust and Believe, you're gonna be like, wow.
You're gonna hear the answers, man.
Yeah. What do you think, Steve? This is another one from last week.
Yes.
We hit on this from last week, but what do you think about African American lounges taking over the USA, and what can they do better? Because
first off, I wouldn't say taking over.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that either. Because just to be support Black, some of them need to do better. Okay. All right. Johnny, you want to go? You want me to go?
I'll go and you can bounce off. So
Easy
I
day,
think a lot of it has to do with, because we talked about this in the shop today, actually, because I don't know if you ever met Trey. We talked about, he was trying to bounce back between the differences between, like what you experienced this past weekend, man, in Chicago, man. You got those lounges that say they're luxurious or high-end lounges, but it's the club scene, which unfortunately, that's what's coming up within the African-American community in the cigar smokes, which is cool because it's cool because it's a part of our culture. Every culture has their own way of doing things. And for us, it's just a part of the culture. But here's the thing. You got those lounges that are coming up and they're club-like, especially in our community, versus the lounges that are more traditional, and they may be a lot nicer, But like I said, we talked about this at shop this morning. I think it has to do with appreciation. And that's the word that I used this morning, right? You got your boy Jeff. You got you. You guys are doing the thing, man. You guys are killing the game. But the thing that differs you guys from these other lounges that are doing perhaps the same thing, but it's more club-like, or they call themselves a luxury lounge. Because the two lounges that we use were like, we use Fellowship, and then we use like Corona. And Trey asked the question, he was like, what's the difference? Like, they both are high-end lounges. I'm like, Trey, the difference, I believe, is appreciation. Where, yes, you may have people at Fellowship that appreciates what they're smoking, appreciates the craft cocktail. They appreciate, the fine bourbon, the fine spirits. But I think it all boils down to appreciation. Like my buddy Gary last night, he gave me this Aganorsa leaf. Man, he had this cigar for he had this box about 10-some years, man. It was crazy. Gary, I don't even know I took a picture of it. Gary had this cigar. I mean, he opened the box, and it's one of them smells where you had to check your drawers real quick. Yeah. I mean, it was beautiful, dog. And he was like, Johnny, I can't give this cigar to everybody. Yeah. He said, but I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to Trey. I'm gonna give it to Q. I'm gonna give it to 5 of you guys. We're gonna toast up, and we're gonna enjoy this together. He did that because we can appreciate it. And I think what's coming up in lounges is people opening up lounges, opening up shops, because it's the trend right now. But there's no appreciation of what you're smoking. When you smoke a cigar, Jack, when we smoke a cigar, and I don't mean to talk too much, I'm smoking and I'm like, man, this tobacco is 6 years. From field to, there's a process in this, man. You got someone roll this, man. This has been aged for X amount of years, These are the different tobaccos inside of what I'm smoking in a cigar here, man. Let me try to differentiate the different notes inside of the cigar, and it all goes back. I think the key difference, Steve, is the appreciation factor. And I think that's missing in a lot of lounges. It's missing on a lot of palates because they don't know what they're smoking. They're smoking a lot of bullshit, and it's missing. So go ahead. I'll let you bounce off.
I think Johnny, you were actually right. I think it is the appreciation of it. Goodfellas is really nice. I like the decorum in there. Yeah. But again, it's anytime,
and I wouldn't even limit that to a black or white thing. I would limit it to just, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Jack. Sorry.
Because you have white, Hispanic, all these other lounges that don't really carry cigars too. So yes. It's not just a black cigar lounge, but that's what we're gonna hit on because that's the question.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think, as we stated last week, I think a lot of it happens because people just don't know, right?
Yep.
Steve, Steve, you know, you're gonna understand this a little bit better. But the reason why I went into the cigar lounge, went into opening my cigar lounge was because of you guys. Was because of the camaraderie that we had at the cigar lounge. The times when we went at the cigar lounge and we still had that fellowship, we still had that friendship. So I think a lot of it is that we have to learn how to actually run a business, right? We actually have to understand how to operate a business. We actually have to understand what the purpose of a cigar lounge is, because it's not about just having a few cigars and a bunch of people. That's a smoke room, right?
Yes.
But I think you're right. I think we do have to do better. But I don't know what better is, because I've seen some shitty ass lounges that are operated by different ethnicities as well.
Yeah.
And they're very dirty, very nasty, like no care of their cigars. I just think, you know, our biggest thing is we're chasing the popularity, right? Instead of actually chasing the money. I was talking to my tobacconist today, Darnell. Shout out to Darnell, man. He came all the way to Orlando to pick me up today. So I got a shout out to him.
Man.
So we was talking on our way back, and he said that we said the differentiating factor. Y'all know what I mean, all right? Yeah, y'all know what I mean. The different factors in between, you know, what we do and what everybody else do is we honestly focus on the cigars, right? Yes. Carmela, you will love our lounge because we focus on the cigars. Like we're sitting here, we're enjoying ourselves amongst ourselves, enjoying the cigar, talking about cigars, talking about military, talking about things that we'll talk about in a cigar lounge, and it's not really, you know, loud music and you know, who has the biggest booty and who has who has the nicest hat, who has the coldest shirt. I think a lot of it is just geared to what we have to do. But you're right, and I tell you what, Steve, I there's a reason why I never declare, like some people do, but I never would declare my lounge as a black-owned lounge, because it does not matter. It does not matter, right? And I think we should support lounges that are genuinely good lounges. Yes. Right, nice lounges, places where you have the camaraderie to really come together, and I think that's what you have at Burning Desire. From when I was there, that's what you have at Robusto's in Memphis, and I'm talking about Memphis lounges, particularly to Steve. And at the moment you start losing that, that's when you need to evaluate. That's when you need to evaluate where you spend your time at, because cigars are supposed to be uplifting.
Yes.
You're not supposed to be kept in a mediocrity, you know, the whole time. You're supposed to be uplifted. Yes. People like Ced, I've watched Ced develop, man. He was big in the into buying houses. Now he has his own brokerage company, and I mean he's just doing the damn thing. But that's what it's about. Gary said last night too. It's about culture. We don't care about what the color you are, and that's absolutely true. And that's what we really have to focus on, right? Yes. We have to really stop with the man. I only want to support a black-owned lounge. Well, guess what? That black-owned lounge is not conducive to what it is that you're doing. Then why the fuck support it? Why? Because you want to keep the money. No, you spend your money where you feel comfortable. I tell people, don't come to Dapper D's if my place don't make you comfortable.
You can find a spot.
You can find one that's for you. You can find it. Your patio works just as well too. see, I wonder where your comments was last week, because we didn't see your comments.
Listen, I'm gonna tag her in the video from because I don't think she was on last week. I'm gonna tag her in that video because we.
She said she watched it. She said
yeah. Okay. So, God, absolutely, Steve.
Yes. And Ron, I think Ron appreciates it. Me and Ron has had conversations several times. I want to say he probably been out there to South Carolina. Have you met Ron before, Johnny?
I know Ron good, man. Yeah. I know
Ron be all over the place.
Ron is good people, man. Ron is from this way, actually, man. He got family down this way, man. So Ron is a good brother.
So Ron understands. It's like, you know, it's all about the ambiance. I focus on ambiance, man. I posted that interview I did, man. The main thing I talked about in that interview was ambiance, man. What makes a successful cigar lounge? Ambiance. Paint the fucking walls and have somebody professional do it, right? You know, have a smoke eater. You shouldn't have fans just blowing around smoke like that. That's not like we just gotta do better, and we gotta want better. We gotta want better.
I agree, man.
And then Ed, we did not miss your comment. Educate people about cigars, man. We're gonna dive into that. I think that's a whole show. That's what I want to say. We hit on that too. But I want to say
that was like show number 2 or something. Like we have talked about like the education, and matter of fact, we did a show on tobacconists. We talked about tobacconists. That was a couple months back. Yes.
And cigars do bring friendships, and that's what it's all about. Like, you know, I if I could bring you guys all from Memphis and just put y'all in my lounge, I think it'd be night and day. Not night and day, but go ahead. Go ahead, John.
No, I was going to say some of my greatest friendships, all of my current friends in life, other than long time, high school friends, have stemmed from the cigar shop, have stemmed from smoking cigars.
I just want to know why do you feel uncomfortable, Ron? Why do you feel because you get your ass whooped in spades and dominoes when you come? I try to tell y'all just stop calling me out, and we won't. None of this will have to get personal.
Hey, listen, you gotta let the customer win, man. You gotta let the customer win.
Hell no. Hey, you got to watch that.
Hey, listen.
I'm gonna tag you after this. Hey, no, sir. Nobody wins. the only way you win in my lounge is if you Lord willing, you beat me. If you don't beat me, I'm gonna talk shit to you man. Boy, hey Ron. Yeah. You should even brought that up, bro. Hey, Steve, tell them how we used to get down in the back at Burning Desire, man. People don't really understand. Like, we used to be out there 5-6 hours talking. Yeah. Hey, Steve, tell them about that time I cleaned up chat $400 on the spades table. I mean, on the dominoes. They got mad because I stopped. I was like, man, I'm done. They was like, Jack, why you ain't keep on going?
Can't do them like that, man. Golly.
Hey, Kenny always needed help. Kenny got lucky. Kenny got lucky. Justice Sorry Cell used to get lucky. Nah, we had a good time, boy. We'll walk in and be like, you ready? Shoot, I'm ready. What you talking about?
Hey, yo, listen, last night we met at the cigar shop, and I gotta learn how to play spades. They gonna teach me, but they played for about 3 hours, man. Them jokers. I'm like, Gary is the tobacconist at the shop. I said, Gary, I apologize. I said, I don't know if people play spades in there very often. I said, this is my crew. They're loud. They're a little ghetto. It's about to get real. It's about to get real, Gary. Sure enough, oh, buddy, they had it going, man. Talking cash shit. I said, I hope you don't run off your regular customers, man, because it's about to get real. It's about to get real.
Hey, you see that comment?
Golly.
Hey, chat was talking stuff that whole so it gets serious, right? I mean, we out here like, hey, you sorry, boy. Like, why you didn't hold your man? I ain't doing that was a stupid play. He was like, man, what you want to do? Me and you can go. I said, what you want to do? He was like, 100 a game. I said, say less. Let's do it. Let's go. I said, I'm on your ass all this whole game. And he was cheating. I'm on your ass.
And 100 a game. So that means he went 4 games?
I won 4 games. Yeah. 4 full games too, going to 250. But everybody was just watching.
Oh,
everybody
man.
was just watching, bro. Look, boy, hey, that's the times I miss. Like, I be telling these country boys, man, y'all don't really want that smoke with me, man.
Oh.
I be like, hey, one time they called me out in the back, right? They was like, Jack, Darnell was like, Jack, they want you in the back. They said they want you to play dominoes with them. I said, they don't want me to play no dominoes.
They don't want it.
he was like, hey, Darnell was like, man, I don't know if you want that. He was like, nah, man, he ain't gonna do nothing. I said, so I walked through the door. I said, I heard I was summons. I heard y'all
Somebody
summons.
called me.
Y'all want me?
Oh man.
Nah, I said I like y'all as customers. I want y'all to keep coming back, but I ain't gonna play. They was like, man, you ain't gonna. All right. I want a 200-point game. A 200-point game in 2 hands. 2 hands. 2. Nobody was even at their first house. I'm like, y'all, bro, this was rookie day. This was rookie day. Samoted B, baby. Samoted B. Hey, man. Today has been a crazy day for me. This whole weekend is.
Yes.
So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up here soon. I usually go ask Johnny what's the quote of the day or the gem of the week.
Yeah.
I got the gem of the week today.
I was waiting on it, man. I was waiting.
I got the gem of the week today. So I was listening to a Steve Harvey segment, right?
Yeah.
And Steve Harvey said this one thing.
Yeah.
Success is uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Success is uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You have to learn to live your life uncomfortably to be successful.
Yeah.
Boy, I said, oh my God. That's my word for today.
That's it.
That's my word for today.
That's it.
You ain't, in order to be successful, you got to learn to be uncomfortable. And you got to learn to live with the uncomfortability. The fact of the matter that you can sit down and be comfortable in your situation, that's a freaking problem. And you wondering why you ain't getting a promotion.
Yes.
You wondering why you not getting a blessing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're fucking lazy. You content.
Because you're lazy. Yeah.
You're content.
Yes.
So if you want to be successful, learn how to be happy and blessed and successful. But the only way you're gonna do that is by getting uncomfortable. Yeah. Comfortability is a mindset, baby. You gotta learn to get uncomfortable, man. Yes. Hey, man, I appreciate you guys every week, man. You guys don't understand, like, y'all are making it. Y'all make us want to come out here.
Literally, man. They bring life to the show, man.
I'm trying to tell y'all, the fact of the matter that y'all tune in and y'all pop in when y'all can. I know all y'all busy, man. Yeah. But man, just the love and the support. Now I'm gonna challenge everybody. Next week, come show up the same way. Yeah. And next week, I want you to bring a friend like it's church.
Yes, like it's church. Come on, somebody.
Bring a friend.
Hey, right? Listen, Jack, we ain't gonna make you stand up though. You ain't gotta stand up because you're a visitor.
We ain't gonna say, hey, let's give a shout out to all the business, okay? And then talk about the doors of the church is open.
No, it's not.
Come on in. The doors of the virtual smoke deck is open. Come on in.
Oh man.
Hey, so bring a friend next week, man. We got Josh Herbusky and Glenn on the show next week, and then we we even get into the fact of the matter that we were supposed to have Nick. Yes. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah,
I totally forgot about that. So come to find out, and Nick said he's gonna explain this. I told him he ain't got to worry about explaining it, but he insists that he wants to explain it. So Nick from Foundation was supposed to be on today. He was currently on a train. I don't know where he's going. I don't know, and maybe I don't know. I don't think he lives in New York. So
I'm about to say I've never taken a train before, but you know,
I don't think he needs to either. So I would imagine he's in another country where it's required to take one. So anyway, Nick is actually coming on not this week coming up, but the next week, and he's actually doing it from Nicaragua.
Oh.
He's actually doing it from Nicaragua. So Ed, to get to your question on educating on cigars, I asked him to make sure he has some paloons, make sure he has some bunches. Shoot, I might ask him to roll a cigar for us. If he's around it.
Yeah.
I mean, he owed me a favor anyway. He owed us a favor. He owed us a favor. We need to talk through this process because I'm trying to tell you, now that right there.
Oh man, that'll set it off, man. That'll set it off, man.
Yes.
That'll set it off.
So then next week we do got our PCA update. It's our quarterly update with PCA. really looking forward to that. We're going to definitely dive into 520-page report, see what they're looking at it from a lobbyist standpoint. I think that's going to be freaking amazing. And then we got Nick, and then we got me and Johnny. I don't know what our next schedule is, but we got a couple people. We got a couple more people coming on too. So, man, as always, man, we appreciate you guys so much. Hey, Ed, come smoke with me. Let's go, baby.
And listen, hashtag y'all post this week. Get uncomfortable. Get uncomfortable.
Hey, I like that. Every post. Get
uncomfortable. Get uncomfortable.
Hashtag get uncomfortable. I like that.
Yes.
Hey, let's see it. And then hashtag the virtual smoke deck.
Yes.
So we can get all of them.
Yes.
Hashtag get uncomfortable. You know what?
Yes. Yes. Well, that's preaching that, boy.
Uncomfortable. That's a word right there.
Hey, listen, they ain't know they coming here for church today.
Virtual smoke day. I'm trying to tell you. Virtual smoke day. Let me make sure I spelled everything right before I put this out. All right. Bam. Get uncomfortable. Hey, man, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all so much. We appreciate everything that you do to support us every week, man. You guys are the freaking winners.
Yes.
We love you guys. I can't say enough good stuff about you guys without it sounding weird. Without it sounding weird. So, man, we love you guys. Keep going. Hashtag get uncomfortable. Hashtag virtual smoke deck all week until we see you guys next week. Until then, I'm Jack the Cigar Enthusiast.
I'm Johnny the Cigar Banker.
And we appreciate you guys coming out, man. Make sure you go and follow us on Instagram at the Virtual Smoke Deck. Follow us on Facebook at the Virtual Smoke Deck. And go follow and like and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. As well as if you got cigar needs and wants, go ahead and look. Go to DapperDCigars.com and go follow Dapper D Cigars on Instagram and Facebook. Man, we are out of here. We love you guys. Hashtag get uncomfortable. Let's do it, baby.
Yeah, let's go.
Hashtag get uncomfortable. People gonna be like, what are y'all talking about?
Hey, don't worry about it. You got to tune in.
Hey, got to tune in. Don't even explain it. Hashtag get unsmoked.
Get uncomfortable.
Let's go. Get uncomfortable virtual smoke day. Man, we love you guys. We're up out of here. Until next time. Peace.